Hello, and welcome to the introduction of different tags and its uses. So what we are going to do in this module, we are going to look at the rules to write the HTML code, which will be only one rule, that is to use tags. We will use tags to write the HTML code. Without the tags, we cannot write HTML codes. The first rule of writing the HTML code is to surround the text with tags. Tags give a meaning, such as the heading or a link, to text. There are different types of tags. Some are of the utmost importance and some are not of utmost importance. So we have seen that the basic HTML is almost 90% made up of tags. There are many tags in HTML. Also, many tags have the similar functionality, but these have the different priorities. For an example, bold tags and the strong tag both are in the same function, but the only difference is of priorities. We will be using and looking at the priority basis in detail. Now let's see different types of tags. As we have seen in the previous video, we have basic syntax, 5 to 6 basic syntax tags. These are doc type HTML, open and the closing parenthesis of HTML, HTML head and the closing parenthesis of head, body and the closing parenthesis of body, then title and the closing parenthesis of title. Now let's see as a live demonstration. Firstly, I will be saving it. Let us write html2.html. So this is saved. Let me write html5. See how easy is it? This is the advanced version of HTML5. We have used doctype HTML. Here HTML and the language, that is EN, is also present. We also have head tag. In the head tag we have meta tag. In the meta tag we also have name access specifier keys, content, initial scales, and also etc. We also have title. Title is very important. Then we had close the tag. Then we have the body tag. There is nothing on the body tag. We will be writing code in a body tag here. Then we have HTML tag. Let's move to doctype HTML. The doctype HTML is used in the HTML5 as already discussed. It is not necessary to imply on other HTML versions. There are different types of HTML doctypes. For an example, strict, transitional, frame set. But in HTML5 we will use only the syntax which is written here, that is doctype HTML. Now let's move to the HTML. Here you have seen language. Language is EN. Here EN represents English. We can also include many other languages, but fundamentally I am writing only at the English. All HTML tags to be included in this HTML tag only. It says that the HTML type data is used here. For an example, head tag, body tag, meta tag, title tag, all are used in HTML tag only. Now let's move to the head tag. The upper part of the website is used by the head of head tag. We should not use the scripting tag or source tag in the head tag, as the speed of loading of website becomes slow. This is very important point. Then we have body tag. This tag is used to make the body of the web page or the website. Let's see, I am writing this is a tag. We have used a title tag also here. Title tag represents what is the title of your website. You have seen many websites showing the title tag. Let's replace the document with some new one. Let's see info bazaar. So I think that this whole concept of basic syntax is clear to you. As you can see, I've covered doctype HTML, head tag, body tag, and title tag. Now, let's run the program here. This is my screen. I think the screen is visible to all. See, it is showing this is info bazaar. So this is the basic syntax of HTML, the body tag. I think that you have got it. Now, let's move to different types of tags which are used in the body tags. First one is header tag. The header tag here represented by H1, 2, H6. We have H2, then we have H3, then we have H4, also we have H5. So what we have done, we have writing the header tag. The header tag is used to give the headings to all the text. For an example, if I am writing a heading, then header tag will be used. H1 is the biggest header tag in size and H6 is the smallest header tag in size. Let us say that I am writing a text. I am copying the text to other also. Let's change it. So it's done. Let's see what is the output of it. See here, This is the heading of H1. This is the heading of H2. This is the heading of H3. This is the heading of H4. This is the heading of H5. And this is the heading of H6. So I think that the header tag is clear to all of us. Now, let's move to the bold tag. This tag is used to bold the heading. For an example, I am using this tag. Control X, Control V, and now Control S to save it. Let's replace it. See, this is the live demonstration of bold tag. It is now shown here. So it runs successfully. I think that you got it. Now let's move to the strong tag. Strong tag. A strong tag is also used to bold the tags, but the difference is only of priority. Bold tag is more prior. Depending upon your priority, we will be using a strong tag and bold tag. For an example, I am writing, this is the live demonstration of strong tag. Control S. Here is it. This is the live demonstration of a strong tag. Now, let's notice that bold and the strong tag both are used to give the boldness. But depending upon the priority, we use different types of tags. One can use bold tag and one can use a strong tag. It's only depend upon your priorities. Now let's move to the BR tag. As you can see, I have not used the substitute of this BR tag. That is, this also is right, but this is the another type of BR tag. We can even write BR tag as this one. This all is right. But as the strong tag and the negation and the ending parenthesis of a strong tag is used, BR tag does not contain such type of tags. It is the only tag. So this type of tag is also known as the meta tags. Let's see. I am writing, this is the testing of br tag. By default, I am using this br tag only because it saves my times. What it will do, it will make a break on these statements. Let's see how it does it. Control S, and then let's refresh it. Here is it. This is the testing for br tag. Traditionally, this should go in this line. But to break the line, I am using the br tag and this is written in this form. This is the testing for br tag. Now, let's move to different tag. This one is paragraph tag. Let's say I am using a paragraph. I am writing a paragraph. So this is a paragraph. Let's save it and let's run it. I can make a larger paragraph, but this is a single line. This comes at a single line. If I make a larger paragraph which can include up to this line, then it will come as in the form of a paragraph. HTML ignores spaces and next lines. So this is also known as the poem problem. We have to told HTML about the same. That's why we do by the help of a new tag. Let's see what is the new tag here. Here now I am using the tag which is pre. The pre-formatting text solves the poem problem. What is poem problem? The poem problem is that the HTML ignores spaces and next lines. So white spaces and next lines is not ignored in the pre-formatting text. For an example, I am writing now I am writing he invented 0. Now I am writing he is a great archaeologist. So I have written three statements at three different lines. Now let's save it, and here is it. Here I have written it in the predefined text, that is, the lines are not ignored. So predefined text is run here. In the predefined text, as we know, white spaces are respected. Spaces on next line is whatever done in the compiler is written as it is here. Now let's move to different tag. Let's move to this tag. This is a special tag. This special tag is used to make the words in the italic form. So I'm writing this tag is used to make the words in italic form. Now let's save it, and let's compile it. Here is it. This tag is used to make the words in the italic form. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now, as we know that we have covered the tags in the basic syntax of HTML. We have seen doc type HTML, HTML, open parenthesis and closing parenthesis. Then we have seen head tag, the closing parenthesis of head tag, body tag, title tag. So we have also seen the open and the closing tags. In the open tag, we have seen that some tags are self-open and the self-closing, that is self-explanatory tags. But BR tag is not compulsory that it is having the open and the tagging closing tag. This is known as the meta string. Now let's move to another one, different types of tags. We have covered it. There are many different types of tags. Some of them are H1 to H6, that is header tag. We have also covered the bold tag. We have also covered a strong tag. We also have covered paragraph tag, and we also have covered BR tag. Now let's move to the summary. In this tutorial, we have seen that how tags work, what are the different tags, and what are the basic syntax of tags. We have seen opening and the closing tags. We also have seen different types of tags. Now, let's move to the quiz part. The quiz is pretty simple. What are the functionality of following tags? First, doc type HTML. Second, bold tag. Third, strong tag. Fifth, H1, and fourth, head. Before going to answer, I request you to just hit a pause button and answer them by your own. Here is the answer. Answer number 1. Doctype HTML tag is used in HTML5 as the basic syntax, which is predefined. It is an optional tag and can be used accordingly. However, Preferable is to use it in every HTML version. Then we have body tag. This is used to make the content bold. We also have a strong tag. In the strong tag is also used to make this syntax bold. This quotient is especially added to indicate the difference between the bold tag and the strong tag. Both are used to make the content bold, but only difference is of priority. Quotient number 4 indicates head tag. Head defines the document title, character sets, styles, scripts, and the other meta information. Then we have HTML quotient number 5, H1 tag. H1 tag is used to make the contents in large fonts. So that's all. Thank you for the session.